Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing sound, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing headset, testing volume of headset, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're very welcome to the live stream here. The final match of the season between Buccaneers Athlone and St. Mary's. So we'll just announce the two teams before the teams come out there. Buccaneers line out as follows. Number 1, Charlie Ward. 2, Conor Morrissey. 3, Matt Burke. 4, Fergus Galvin. 5, Fionn MacDonald. 6, Oisin Dolan. 7, Gavin Daly. 8, Ryan O'Mara. 9, Frankie Hopkins. 10, Mark Earl. 11, Oren Burgess. 12, Daniel Hawkshaw. 13, Shane Layden. 14, Josh O'Connor. And 15, Stephen Mannion. And for our visitors, the champions-elect St. Mary's, number 1, Tom O'Reilly, celebrating his 150th AIL cap today. Number 2, Jack Nelson Murray. 3, Mick McCormack. 4, Daniel Lean. 5, Ian Wickham. 6, Ben Taylor. 7, Finn Burke. 8, Ronan Waters. 9, Adam McAvoy. 10, Connor Dean, son of Paul. 11, Hugo Conway. 12, Mick O'Gara. 13, Peter Ford. 14, Leandro Ramirez. And 15 is Connor Hayes.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Dubarry Pk. I'm just looking there down towards the clubhouse and see the St. Mary team coming out, and I wish to congratulate them immediately on their success this year. It's been a really fantastic fortune in our two clubs, with the Metropolitans being comprehensive leaders. Just one defeat suffered this year. Hopefully we may be able to turn that around today. This squad is powerful, slick and settled, and will be strongly fancied to win in this not today league competition. So very well welcome to St. Mary's. Congratulations, well done. We wish you all the very best of luck next season in Division 1A. Teams, St. Mary's, 15, Conor Hayes. 14, Leandro Ramirez. 13, Peter Ford. 12, Michael O'Gara. 11, Hugo Conway. 10, Connor Dean. And number 9, Adam McAvoy. Forwards. Thomas O'Reilly, number 1, Jack Nelson Murray, number 2, Michael McCormack, number 3, Daniel Lean, number 4, Ian Wickham, number 5, Ben Taylor, number 6, Pittsburgh, number 7, and Captain, number 8, Ronan Waters. On the bench, Cameron Stewart, number 16, Ethan Baxter, 17, Conor Pierce, 18, Dan Lyons, 19, Andrew Walsh, 20, and Daniel Sansbury, number 21. And on the Buccaneers, number 15, Stephen Mannion, number 14, Josh O'Connor, 13, Shane Lynn, Daniel Hawkshaw, number 12, Aaron Burgess, number 11, Mark Earl, 10, Frank Hopkins, captain, number 9. Number 1, Charlie Ward. Number 2, Conor Morrissey. Number 3, Matthew Burke. Number 4, Fergus Galvin. Number 5, John MacDonald. Number 6, Oisin Dolan. Number 7, Gavin Daly. Number 8, Ryan O'Mara. And on the bench, 16, Martin Staunton. 17, James Kelly. 18, Killian Murray. Jansen, Megan 19, Leo McFarlane 20, Michael Hanley 21. Enjoy the match.
And number 10 there for St. Mary's gets proceedings underway. That's Connor Dean, son of Paul, and he kicks deep into the Buccaneers 22 here. The weather here very, very windy and squally showers, so it's probably ball under the jumper time. So ball played back there by Frankie Hopkins to Mark Earl, and Mark Earl finds touch there just inside the 20, just outside the Buccaneers 22. So again, I just echo what our public announcer Michael said there. Their congratulations to St. Mary's on winning comprehensively Division 1B title, and the very best of luck to St. Mary's next year in the Division 1A. So it's a throw-in for St. Mary's with Jack Nelson Murray. It's a very, very good catch there by the number 4. That's Daniel Lean. Daniel sets up the maul there, and number 2, Jack Nelson Murray controlling the direction of that maul there. As the St. Mary's inched their way inside, outside the Bucks 22. Ball played through the hands there for number 8. That's Ronan Waters, captain. Let wide there to the flanker, number 7, who's Finn Burke. Finn Burke drives forward just outside the Bucks 22. Ball goes to ground. It's retrieved there again. The big prop forward there, Tom O'Reilly, celebrating his 150th AIL appearance there, a landmark for St. Mary's. Ball moved very quickly through the hands, but it went to ground there, and the St. Mary's attack is stalled. Referee today is Paul O'Connor of the IRFU for this final AIL match of season 2023-2024. St. Mary's in control of the early fortunes there with Daniel Lean. Daniel Lean takes the ball but goes to ground, sets it up there, scrum half. Adam McAvoy's been a busy man the first 2 minutes of play. Ball again moved wide but went back there behind Conor Dean. Prop forward, Mick McCormack has it, goes to ground and sets up a ruck again. It's not a day. It's a day. If you're with the wind, it's a day for maybe kicking long, but it's definitely not a day against the wind for kicking into it. St. Mary's elected to just inch their way forward to a series of pop and goes. Ball let through the hands there to Mick O'Gara, the top scorer for St. Mary's in this year's AIL. Out then through Conor Dean, and it's taken there by number 6, Ben Taylor, who goes to ground. Just a series of pop and goes by St. Mary's there, being well repelled by the Buccaneers for the first few minutes. That St. Mary's trying to find any gaps in the Buccaneers' rear guard for the first 2 minutes. A little chip kick ahead there by Conor Dean, but it's well fielded there by the Bucks fullback, that's Stephen Mannion. And as ever, our friend and colleague Tom O'Neill here has the bird's eye view from the referee.
Okay, and the referee just called high tackle against Buccaneers number 6.
And just a feature of our YouTube coverage during the season has been the excellent live feed to the referee, which gives you some lovely insights into the referee's decision-making processes. And it's an invaluable tool, Tom, that we have in our commentary.
Oh, yeah. Sneaking away, getting the inside story, getting the first cut. And St. Mary's there going for the post there, so they're going for the 3 points.
Electing there with number 12, Mick O'Gara. I haven't exact tallies on the amount of combined points that Mick O'Gara has scored in his 17 games in the AIL so far, but it's safe to say that he's probably the top scorer in the AIL Division 1B. Very reliable place kicker, and steps back here is just about 5 metres from the Bucks 10-metre line.
And it's worth noticing there that there's a very, very, very strong wind going from right to left, directly down the length of the pitch.
And straight and through there, the touch judges raise the flag there, and that gives it's a penalty by Mick O'Gara.
The lads were there practicing before the game started, and they're kicking the ball from the 10-metre line of the opposition. So they're getting scoring there half the length of the pitch.
It gives you an indication of the wind, Tom, yeah. Storm Kathleen has hit town today. So it's now Stephen Mannion to restart play there with a long coil, and the wind takes that and holds it up in the air, and it just gets inside between, almost makes it St. Mary's 22, and St. Mary's set up a ruck just outside their own 22. Indication there, the power of the wind, where the ball swirled in mid-air and went a different flight path. Ball bounces unkindly there, and it's suddenly gone on there. Very kind bounce there for St. Mary's, and their centre is onto the ball there. That's Peter Ford. Buccaneers fullback misjudged the bounce of the ball there, but it's the Buccaneers cover defence scrambled in there, and the ball is passed out wide there to number 14, who's Leandro Ramirez. Mary's inside the Bucks 22 there. They're driving forward to number 8 and captain Ronan Waters. Jack Nelson Murray has it. It's a good tackle. The ball squirts out of the scrum, but the referee deemed that the ball is playable still. So it's back to Conor Dean. There's a gap there in the cover. Mick O'Gara will he get the pop forward pass? No, he won't. Mick O'Gara saw the beautiful dummy there. It looked as if he was in, but the final pop pass by Mick O'Gara didn't stick, and Buccaneers defence escapes there. Buccaneers going to be under serious pressure here in the first half, but the two little chances that St. Mary's have had of try scoring so far have not materialised. But Buccaneers elect to they have to keep the ball under the jumper because not too much to be gained by the wind kicking into a wind today. Relieving clearance here there by Mark Earl, and Mark Earl manages to get play. Ball just lands on just inside the Buccaneers 22. So 2 attacking forays so far for St. Mary's. 1 Conor Dean's little chip kick ahead. It bounced unkindly for Buccaneers, but they managed to scramble defence. And number 2 there, it looked as if Mick O'Gara had made a great run and a lovely little dummy run, but the final pop pass didn't stick. So the Buccaneers line remains intact after 6 minutes. So 3-0 to the visitors, penalty by Mick O'Gara.
And I suppose it's worth noticing there that it's unlikely the line out, there'll be a long throw because this wind is so strong and gusting, it's going to be fairly risky.
The line out is a lottery today, Tom, in many respects.
But I'm assuming they'll have to keep the throw short rather than too long.
Into the 1, 2 and 3 channel, or the 1, 3, 4 channel. Just play has stopped there for necessary medical attention there for the St. Mary's player, and as ever, player welfare paramount in rugby. So number 11 is up and running there. That's Hugo Conway. Hugo noted for the number of tries that he's got in AIL matches. Again, no statistics are to hand, but we know he's a prolific try scorer. So he's up and running. He's okay to resume on the left wing. And as Tom correctly predicted, the line out has gone short and it's gobbled up there by Ian Wickham. Just noticing a tactical switch there to that Leandro Ramirez playing number 14 is actually playing left wing, and the left winger ball is moved wide there again. The left winger Hugo Conway is actually playing on the right wing. Ball moved into the hands there, and it looks like a number 10 there as well has got the ball for St. Mary's. And St. Mary's inching the way towards the Buccaneers line there now. That's Mick O'Gara through the hands to Conor Dean out the wing to the number 11. That's Hugo Conway just grounded short of the Buccaneers line. Good scramble cover defence by Buccaneers there. Mary's still managed to retrieve possession, and it's the prop forward there, Mick McCormack. Mick drives forward about 10 metres from the Buccaneers line. Ball moved wide through the hands there, out to Peter Ford. Peter Ford there, he takes on his man, but a superb cover tackle there by Frankie Hopkins. Nonetheless, it's picked up there by Mick O'Gara. Mick O'Gara almost over the Buccaneers line. Buccaneers trying to drive back the St. Mary's men into tackle to prevent them scoring a try, but it's still in the hands of Conor Dean. Conor Dean, then another pop and go pass there. Mary's almost over the Buccaneers line. Another pop and go there, and again it's just short. And we'll just see now to try for St. Mary's. And we'll just see who emerges with the ball there. We'll have a look there now. And we'll see who emerges with the ball.
Who's the number?
Number 2 made the initial burst. And we're just checking there now. A man buried beneath a ruck of bodies. And it's I think it was number 3 emerging with the ball. We think it was number 3. We'll just check that with our colleague from St. Mary's. We think it was number 3, who is Mick McCormack. We'll clarify that for our viewers. If there's any doubt as to the score, we'll just clarify that with our St. Mary's supporters for you. So anyway, Mick O'Gara with the conversion. And that's straight and through there, and after 10 minutes of play, it's a penalty and a conversion by Mick O'Gara and a try by Mick McCormack. So you can see there St. Mary's very dynamic, pop and goes, and an early substitute there for Buccaneers as James Kelly is coming on. So Stephen Manning to restart play here. Again, this time, but you can just see there the power of the wind, the ball hanging in the wind, just about manages to make its way into the St. Mary's 22, where out half Conor Dean kicks a long looping kick that bounces back inside the Bucks 10-metre line, but it's retrieved there very well by Oran Burgess, and Oran Burgess takes on contact, but Oran is but now an infringement there by the St. Mary's, going off their feet in the ruck there, but it's a quick tap penalty by Frankie Hopkins, and Frankie Hopkins there on to Phil McDonald. Ball played wide there, the loop pass there, and the wind carries the ball there, but a loop pass there eludes two Buccaneers player and spills out over the sideline. The St. Mary's player tries to take the quick line out, but to no avail. Play is brought there after approximately 11 minutes, just on inside the Buccaneers halfway line. And just there below us there, Tom, we think it's our Buccaneers. James Kelly has come on there for if we can. So a good line out there for one by St. Mary's College, and just inside their own half there. And a high kick in there by Conor Dean. It's going to bounce here just over the touchline, and it's retrieved there by Stephen Mannion. Ball very hard to get with the wind today. Stephen Mannion tries to take on Leandro Ramirez, and a good, excellent run there. A superb run by Josh O'Connor here. Down there to Daniel Hawkshaw. Daniel Hawkshaw on to Frankie Hopkins. Very, very good attack fray by the Buccaneers. And in through the hands again there to Shane Layton. Buccaneers are after making 50 or 60 metres with that scintillating run there by Josh O'Connor. Their best attacking foray of the match so far. Ball just outside the St. Mary. And knocked forward there by Ryan O'Mara. But the referee gives advantage there to St. Mary's, and the St. Mary's man kicks on ahead. Can he win the chase kick? But the ball is going to go out over the dead ball line there, and the referee no advantage accruing there to St. Mary's there from the knock on from Ryan O'Mara. You can see there the chip kick ahead, which in normal days Tom probably would have held up over in the touch and goal line, but out it went due to the sheer force of the wind. Ball over the dead ball line, going to St. Mary's. So back to the halfway line for St. Mary's put in. But just a very, very promising attacking move there by Josh O'Connor.
Outstanding there. It came from nothing really, and I think it's those occasions where something comes from nothing and you take the opportunity. But as you can say, with the wind there, it's a great asset to have it behind you. But if you don't, and a day like today, the slightest touch and the ball's gone out of the park.
Yeah, and just want to clarify for our viewers there, it's Charlie Moore there has picked up the knock, so Charlie Moore is off and it's James Kelly is on. Charlie, of course, a proud son of Tullow, County Carlow. So now to put in for Buccaneers there. So the initial, even though Ryan O'Mara had knocked on the ball, the initial infringement was committed by St. Mary, so it's the Buccaneers put in. Fairly steady scrum there, all just beginning to wheel, but Frankie Hopkins might know Frankie's under pressure there. Take the ball, referee deems that it has to take the scrum again there. The St. Mary's were driving through, so it's referee's going to reset the scrum.
Referee deemed that the scrum rotated to 90 degrees, so going to reset.
Going to reset the scrum. Just word to Riley there that to put in for Buccaneers, Frankie Hopkins again, and the scrum is steadier there, not a much crisper scrum there. Frankie gets the ball, gives it there, it through the hands to Marker. Marker, a lovely little pop pass inside, but Oren fails to hold on to it there, and the referee deems that it's gone forward there, and that should be put in for St. Mary's. Just last week's fortunes, Buccaneers had I'm afraid a resounding loss to UCC, 48 points to 7, and St. Mary's in a very, very tight contest against local rivals, and second place Old Wesley won 34 points to 29. So it's worth my co-commentator reminded me that it's 6 months to October the 7th, 2023 in Templeville. The first match of AIL 23-24 took place. St. Mary's 41 points, Bucks 25, and I think it's fair to say the contrasting fortunes since, with Buccaneers propping the table and St. Mary's on a resounding 80 points with 1 loss from their 17 matches so far. So, such as Shakespeare said, Tom, are the time and tides of men and fortunes of men. The joys of sport, but look, you never know. So it's saying the time and tide and fortunes of men, as the famous bard from Stratford upon Avon said, Tom. And it's now a kick for St. Mary's, and they still surely try to find touch deep inside the Bucks 22, and it's kicked kind of slightly, not as much length there as Conor Dean had hoped for, and the play is brought there just inside the Bucks 10-metre line. So the lie of the land for our YouTube viewers after 16 minutes, a try by Michael McCormack, the prop forward, converted by Mick O'Gara, and a penalty by Mick O'Gara leaves our visitors from Templeville Road leading 10-0 after 16 minutes. Good line out there by St. Mary's there, and it's number 7, Finn Burke. It's very dynamic in the tight in the first 16 minutes. Ball there through the hands there to Adam McAvoy. Adam McAvoy gets the ball forward there. Rook is created just inside the Buccaneers halfway line. Adam McAvoy through the hands there to Conor Dean. Conor Dean, a lovely pass in there, and it's well held there by Hugo Conway. Hugo sets back the play there for Adam McAvoy again. And Martinez there is coming back from the left wing to the right wing in the last few minutes, but St. Mary's are looking for that gap in the Buccaneers central channel all the time. There is pop and goes. Again, St. Mary's set possession up there through the hands. Conor Dean there to number 8 and captain Roman Waters. Ball moved wide again through to Conor Dean to Mick O'Gara. Mick O'Gara takes on contact, pops the ball back up where it's retrieved by Adam McAvoy through to Conor Dean, but the pass went there behind Leandro Ramirez, and it goes into touch there just short of the Buccaneers 22, so it's a Buccaneers put in. So Tom, despite the one St. Mary's, some good cover defence so far with the Buccaneers.
They're manning up man for man. They're handling the Mary's attacks quite well.
Because Mary's have racked up some big scores. I couldn't give you combined totals, but some big scores in their 17 matches so far, and the stats speak for themselves with 16 wins and 1 small loss. But Buccaneers doing quite well so far.
And obviously with the wind, Mary's will want to make sure they do get as many points on the board as possible, because playing against this wind is very difficult, and you certainly can't kick.
Absolutely.
There's no way can you afford to kick against the wind. You just end up going over your head, go backwards.
And as we hear, Tom, the wind whistling through the roof of the commentary box here. So it's now it's a put in after just 18 minutes of play. Put in for the Buccaneers there. An early substitution for the Buccaneers there, that James Kelly for Charlie Ward. Referee Paul O'Connor just making sure that both scrums are locked in place there for the crouch bind set. Solid put in by the Bucks, hold the ball in despite a shove from St. Mary's. Bucks managed to keep the ball there. Danny Hawkshaw brings the ball into contact and goes to ground. Tries to set it up there for Shane Layden. Frankie then in through Marker met with a hard tackle there by number 6 there, Ben Taylor. Yeah, looked there like a high tackle on Shane Layden. There's a referee giving a penalty to, you can clarify that for us.
Yeah, you're correct, yeah. As we've seen this season, the referees have been very consistent. If the player doesn't seem to dip and try and tackle below the sternum, you're going to concede a penalty and ball stays in play.
Ball Markers kick to touch, fails to find touch, and it's retrieved there by Leandro Ramirez. A bit of an elusive run by Leandro, brings play just inside the Buccaneers, half right in front of us here. Ball is taken on there. Leandro has gained a few grounds there, has gained about 5 or 6 metres again. Ball played to hands Conor Dean out there to Mick O'Gara in there through to the centre. That's Peter Ford. The ball goes behind the fullback Conor Hayes, and some good Buccaneers tackling there, forcing an error from the fullback Conor Hayes.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Buccaneers are allowing St. Mary's reputation to get on top of them or spook them.
Absolutely.
They really have been up for the fight.
You know, it's and the combination of, you know, the gulf in the table of number of points gulf in the table is not reflected so far.
No, and the performance is not.
No, so Buccaneers, you know, it's a very positive despite the 10-0 deficit. You must add in the wind is a huge factor here. So Buccaneers quite in spots, quite close to the first 20 minutes, particularly in their cover tackling. So Frankie Hopkins going to put the ball in. Good move by Frankie. Frankie gets to Mark Earl. Mark Earl out the wing to Oren. Oren has really looked to come inside there and shoved 2 or 3 players off there. Oren has gone to ground, made 10 metres there and has set the ball back up for Frankie Hopkins there, but Fergus Galvin is met with a crunching tackle there, which drives the Buccaneers man backwards, but Buccaneers still manage to retain possession. Daniel Hawkshaw tries to go burst his way through the centre channel in there to Mark Earl. Mark Earl there to Ryan O'Mara. Ball, no, referee deemed it. It looked there like Frankie had knocked the ball forward, but the referee deemed the ball went backwards. So play continues on there. You know, just worth mentioning as well, Tom, that Buccaneers have been bedeviled with injuries as well lately. And you look at today there, you don't see a Danny Quarter. You don't see Cian McCann either. He's been very instrumental. Cian McCann, perhaps.
No.
One of the Buccaneers players of the season. His dynamic running off the pace with the rucks has been missed as well. So no Cian McCann, no Danny Qualter, but a penalty there, infringement by Bucks going over the top. It's a penalty there for number 15, Conor Hayes, who will elect to probably kick deep inside the Bucks 22 and create a line out. And the ball swirls in the air there, and it brings play just about 5 metres outside the Buccaneers 22. So
no, the team today is very, very different to the team we started 6 months ago. Been very unfortunate, and Buccaneers are fortunate that we've got a very good under-20s team that we've taken players from, as well as the second, so we've been fortunate in that respect.
Building the young players and getting them ready for the demands of AIL. Now, just to be said there, James Kelly is back. Charlie Ward is fit to resume, and James Kelly has done his stint for the time being. So Charlie Ward is back on for Buccaneers there at Brown forward. So crooked line out there, Tom, again, and Buccaneers put in.
Well, I think it was more the knock on rather than I'm not too sure it was crooked now. I didn't get to see so well. So far both scrums, both packs seem to be equal to each other.
Yeah. St. Mary's trying a series of pop and goes there, Tom, and Buccaneers generally repelling them there, except for Michael McCormack's try. But with 23 minutes to go, 23 minutes gone there, ball through the hands there for Daniel Hawkshaw. Daniel Hawkshaw out there to Josh O'Connor. Josh O'Connor takes on his man there and bursts forward. Good man, Josh. Josh gone to ground there, but he's managed to pass the ball back for Shane Layden. Shane Layden then, and the Buccaneers continue to go forward, but have they lost the ball in possession? No, they still have it. Frankie Hopkins has it. Some very positive play by Buccaneers. Frankie juggles with the ball there, but it knocks it forward. Referee saying if any advantage will accrue to St. Mary's, but Frankie Hopkins juggled the ball, and in the act of juggling the ball, played the ball forward. So referee giving the advantage to St. Mary's, which will probably see Conor Dean with a long raking kick that brings play back inside the Buccaneers 10 metre line, and Stephen Mannion scampers to retrieve the ball, and it bounces nicely, or Josh O'Connor, the ball bounces nicely for Josh O'Connor, the Wexford man. Josh O'Connor takes on the tackle, but is brought to ground there by Daniel Lean. But he still retains possession. Frankie then to Mark Earl. Mark Earl through the hands. Danny Hawkshaw, spin pass out to Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward there, beautiful Tyke Furlong-like pass out the wing to Oren Burgess. Back again into the central channel where we have Ryan O'Mara playing at number 8 today. And the ball spills back there, but it's still retrieved there. Charlie Ward managed to get the ball play back to Danny Hawkshaw. Oren Burgess has it there. Oren tries to take on the man, but is swamped by a number of St. Mary's players, but still manages to retain possession. And it's a loose pass there that Conor Dean looked as if he'd intercepted, but no advantage there to Buccaneers. Conor Dean had intercepted the pass and seemed to knock it forward, but the referee brings play back there, and it should be a Buccaneers put in. In this break and play, Tom, it's just where this commentator did a little bit of research for this match today, and famous St. Mary's players for St. Mary's viewers there. It's a who's who of famous Irish players.
I wonder how many people can identify these very unusual, unfamiliar players.
We go through some list. The famous Trevor Brennan, who's now a son of Toulouse. Jack McGrath, former Ulster prop. Victor Costello. Paul Dean. Kieran Fitzgerald, the legendary Irish captain of 1985. Dennis Hickey, the flying winger. Shane Jennings. Tom Grace, for those of an older vintage, scored the equalising try for Ireland in their 10-all draw with New Zealand in 1973. Malcolm O'Kelly, Tony Ward, Rhys Ruddock, Jordan Larmour, the present Irish fullback and Leinster winger, and Keith Gleeson, the number 7 for Ireland. Now, St. Mary's team of 2024 living up to the pedigree of those great players who graced an Irish jersey. So that was just
I recognise one or two now, just one or two.
That's just a little historical interlude in the break and play there. So now play is ready to resume. So our St. Mary's viewers on YouTube may be revelling in nostalgia with some of those great players, Tom. So now, anyway, back to the present, and it's a put in for Buccaneers and Frankie Hopkins. Generally a solid scrum, Tom, from the Buccs, and it's held well together there again. Frankie takes on his own ball there and takes on the ball and plays it into Oran. Oran comes back inside, and the darting run there goes through. Looks like a high tackle with the referee. That looks like a high tackle with the referee. That's Buccaneers still have the advantage. Frankie there to Ryan O'Mara. Ryan O'Mara is converged upon by the number 7 there, that's Finberg. Still Buccaneers running through the hands there, Matthew Burke. Charlie Ward back involved in the play there after coming back on. And in through the hands to Mark Earl. Mark Earl there, Frankie again. Frankie back to Matthew Burke. Buccaneers kind of making laborious progress here, but they've found a second. They get a gap in the St. Mary's cover, still retain possession, and the referee deeming that the St. Mary's man is off their feet, so Frankie Hopkins elects to take a quick tap and go, but his way is obstructed by St. Mary's players there. St. Mary's were not back to requisite distance there.
Referee is stating there that the player with the ball was running into the opposition.
Okay,
so
thank you, Tom.
So therefore he allowed play to go on, even though Mary's run back the requisite 10 metres.
Requisite made there. And a lovely run there by Danny Hawkshaw. Danny Hawkshaw darting run brings play just outside the St. Mary's 22. Pops the ball back there for Charlie Ward. And in there goes to Mark Earl again. Mark Earl threw that ball wide. That's a cynical tackle there, but you can see clearly there that the St. Mary's hand went in to obstruct the pass from Mark Earl, and that should be a penalty for Buccaneers now. A quick tap and go there by Stephen Mannion, because it's even inside the 22, it's too difficult to kick into the teeth of a strong man. Stephen Mannion takes a quick tap and go. Charlie Ward tries to go. Charlie Ward bursts his way forward, pops a lovely pass out to Danny Hawkshaw, and again there referee deeming surely no advantage accruing there. The initial infringement there was a very cynical hand,
and it looks as if the referee might be taking out the card here. He's called out the number 4, St. Mary's number 4.
Because you can clearly see there the hand came round the side of the ruck and clearly prevented Frankie Hopkins getting the ball away cleanly. So it's 10 minutes in the meantime.
Now this is when Buccaneers really do have to get some points on the board. We'll have to be patient here. We are 30 minutes into the half, and we've only made it into the opposition 22 on 2 occasions. On each occasion we've lost the ball, lost possession, so it's going to be cool heads now.
Cool heads to try, and it's number 4 there, Daniel Lean, who's getting 10 minutes in the sin bin. So a quick confab there between Frankie Hopkins and Mark Earl. Will they, even though they are only roughly about 15 metres out from the goal, the wind is so strong that it could even hang up in the air from that short distance. And so will it be a tap and go? It's looking like a tap and go there. Charlie Ward and Ryan O'Mara, or Charlie Ward and Oisin Dolan are lined up either side there, and number 2 there, it's Conor Morrissey is also involved. Could a quick tap and go maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like it. Really need to make this foray pay. Charlie Ward with the initial foray there. Good counter defence by St. Mary's. Drives back to Buccaneers man, but Buccaneers still manage to retain possession. They really have to make this phase of play count. Tries in under the post there, tries to dart in the post. Will the ball be let? But there is a little bit. No, St. Mary's defence lined up fairly well. It's again the Buccaneers almost over the Mary's line, but repelled by good Mary's defence. St. Mary's are holding. Have St. Mary's held up the Buccs. No, Buccs still have it. Frankie there. Frankie is he about to let the ball out through the hands of Marker? Oh, Mark Earl has let the ball, dropped the ball forward from a promising attacking position. Such a pity there. Really promising. Buccaneers attack. They really needed to make that foray into the Mary's half count, but number 10 Mark Earl knocking the ball forward from a promising position. And a very relieved St. Mary's kicked the ball down into Bucks territory, where it's retrieved by Oren Burgess. Oren really has played really well this season and is hungry for work, and working really hard there, Oren, to get the ball. Such a pity there from the Pirates' perspective that very promising energy. So we'll have to go back to basics and try again. And it's Mark Earl. Mind and regroup and go again. Next ball for Bucks, and it's there taken on there by Conor Morrissey. But an infringement there looked like it's not staying under feet or not releasing. Tom, knock on. Okay, and just as we speak here, sub coming on there for St. Mary's is Dan Lyons. And coming off there is, we think, is it number 4? No, number 4 is off already. So 19 is Dan Lyons anyway. And coming off is, just check that for St. Mary's. Yours.
So it just goes to show you what this wind can do.
Number 11 is coming off. Hugo Conway is coming off there, Tom, in front of us.
But as I was saying there, it just shows you what this wind can do. You're up on the goal line 1 minute, and next minute you're way in your own half.
80 metres downfield, yeah. But Tom, a very, very promising half with 6 minutes to go for the Buccaneers. They've tackled well, tried to move the ball forward, and the simple question is, you wouldn't think that one team is the bottom of the table and the other team is the away winners of this group, would you?
Well, obviously in the skill-wise, definitely not, but I think the Buccaneers' attitude, they're not letting Mary's reputation phase them, you know. So
yeah, exactly, which is good.
It's a great.
Just have to regroup for later on. Yeah,
so
that's about it.
Great fortitude by Buccaneers.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
It makes you look forward now to the second half.
Second half, yes. And St. Mary's there, quick scrum there by Adam McAvoy. Adam McAvoy brings play inside the Buccaneers 22. And it's retrieved there. Ooh, looked like he thought he was going to lose possession there, the number 1, that's Tom O'Reilly, but ball played through the hands there, and a good tackle on Peter Ford. Peter sets it up for Adam McAvoy. Adam McAvoy through the hands out to the number 7, Finn Burke. But the ball is stolen there by Frankie, and Frankie kicks the ball ahead and brings play just on the St. Mary's 10-metre line. But Frankie, excellent cover tackling by Frankie, kicking the ball and chasing his own kick there and grounding the St. Mary's man. But St. Mary's managed to retrieve possession. With Conor Dean tries to kick the ball in behind Josh, but Josh O'Connor gets the ball. Josh takes on the man. A lovely pass in there, lovely pass to Shane Layden. Is Shane going to get in? And Shane Layden has got in. Shane Layden has got in for a great try.
You can see a replay there of that.
Superb and they cleared the ball to the wrong man. Josh O'Connor took on his man. Beautiful pass there to Shane Layden. Shane Layden scorching run along the right hand touchline, held off the St. Mary's man and grounded the ball for a lovely try in the corner, and it really has brought some smiles and tears to the Buccaneers faithful.
Shane was a very popular player. He's been with the Buccaneers for quite some time, and
absolutely one of the great servants of Buccaneers rugby, Shane Layden. And I think, Tom, a well-deserved try for all the Buccaneers' hard work and positivity.
And I think it's an ideal time because it means for Buccaneers now we reduce the deficit with the win in the second half, so it's looking positive.
Superb try there. You can see Josh O'Connor, very, very good runner in broken field play. Superb pass, and Shane Layden scorched his way along the right touchline to ground the ball.
But having said that, I'd say if he had to go another metre or two,
he got there.
He might have been under pressure.
Got there, and now it's probably asking a little bit too much. In the teeth of the wind at a very difficult angle for Mark Earl to put this over. Back to the old traditional scrum half holding the rugby ball. This would be a kick and a half for Mark Earl. And the ball drifts wide, but the wind really playing havoc with the flight of the ball. But so just for our viewers there, with about 3 minutes to go to half time, St. Mary's courtesy of a try by Mick McCormack and a penalty and conversion by Mick O'Gara, and Buccaneers getting just reward for their hard endeavours in this half, scoring a try by Shane Layden.
And I think it's essential now for Bucks now to keep the score the way it is.
Bucks are very much in this game with 3 minutes to go to half time. Now just do the simple things for 2.5 minutes. Keep the ball under the jumper. Don't concede another try in the run up to half time. Frankie Hopkins, Frankie back to Mark Earl. Mark Earl, a kick that hangs in the air there. It's just going to land short, but bounces back inside the Buccaneers half there, taken on there by the fullback Peter or Conor Hayes. Conor Hayes there, little chip kick ahead and feeds his own little chip kick. Conor Hayes there, little dancing run. But nonetheless, St. Mary's still managed to go. Buccaneers have retrieved some excellent cover defence there by Buccaneers. Very, very dangerous run, chip and chase there by Conor Hayes. Some scramble defence there by Buccaneers, which has been a feature in the first half, saving the day for the Pirates. So with just about 1.5 minutes now as we speak to go to the half-time whistle, it's imperative now that the Bucks hold possession and get out of their own defensive zone.
Well, I'd say it could be a couple of more minutes with injury time. So maybe we say 3 minutes.
A kick there by Daniel Hawkshaw doesn't find touch and it just lands inside to Leandro Ramirez. Leandro Ramirez there dances his way back in with those dancing feet inside to the Buccaneers 22. The ball's fielded by Adam McAvoy, but the ball has gone back there, the wind carrying the ball back. And it's again hit a ruck situation. Adam McAvoy, a very busy scrum half in this opening period. There to the number 6, Ben Taylor. Ben there to the 150 caps man, Tom O'Reilly. And then to try score Michael McCormack to Michael O'Gara. Michael O'Gara then to Leandro Ramirez, this time appearing on the right wing. But Leandro fires the ball behind him, and it's still held on to by St. Mary's, but it gives the Buccaneers defence time to scramble back and cover, given there to number 2, Jack Nelson Murray. St. Mary's inching the way towards the Buccaneers line as the clock is about to tick into the 40 minutes. And an excellent in infringement by St. Mary's, committed under great Buccaneers pressure, some superb there. And the St. Mary's man not releasing the ball into the ground going into contact. So a relieved Buccaneers will get a penalty there and can probably bring play to a close. Just as the clock ticks into injury time, Tom. So again, an example there of excellent cover defence by Bucks.
Yeah, for great credit to Buccaneers because St. Mary's is playing with great confidence and really direct. They're not being short of their attitude, and Bucks are soaking up the pressure. So yeah. It's.
But as the clock takes into the 40 minutes, many times have we heard, Tom, over the years in different sports that you might be with to win, but you have to play it right.
You've got to play the conditions that are in it.
Yeah.
But as I said earlier there, considering there's only 5 points between the teams, and St. Mary's are working with not only a gale force wind, but it's almost a storm force wind behind them. So
and this is a fairly strong St. Mary's. They want to end the season high with a win. It's a fairly strong St. Mary's lineup. So credit to the Bucks.
And obviously, that, as you say, they've pride on their side, and they certainly don't want to be coming to Athlone, and not playing at their best.
That legacy of pride is Kieran Fitzgerald swears your pride, 1985 against England, and that legacy of pride carries on with the St. Mary's men and today with the Buccaneers men. So it's a line out there to be taken by Conor Morrissey, and it's lost. Buccaneers lost the line out there because number 4, Ian Wickham, competed well and spoiled the Buccaneers line out, given there to Jack and Nelson Murray. Clock is in injury time now, roughly a minute into injury time here, given to Conor Dean. The ball, and lovely pass through there from Mick O'Gara, and is Mick O'Gara going to score a try? He's brought to ground with a superb tackle there by Josh O'Connor. Ball is still retrieved there to Conor Dean out to wing 2, and it's a try. It's a try. It's exactly what Buccaneers did not want on the cusp of half time. A sweeping move there by the Templeville Road men in through the hands. Mick O'Gara made the initial burst. We're just going to check that now. Mick O'Gara made the initial burst, then a quick delivery by Adam McAvoy in there through to Conor Dean. Conor Dean there to we think it's number 13. We think it's number 13 there. Yeah, we think so, which is Peter Ford, but we'll check that again. We can just ask maybe our colleague from St. Mary's. We think it's Peter Ford. So just again over the half-time break, we'll clarify for our St. Mary's viewers who the 2 try scorers were. Just apologies from this commentator, but not what Bucks wanted on the cusp of half-time. So it's so just as we do our half-time advertisements, it's a try for Buccaneers by Shane Layden and 2 tries for Athlone by Michael McCormack and Peter Ford, with a penalty and a conversion by Michael O'Gara, leaving the half-time score 15 St. Mary's, 5 Buccaneers after a positive first half display by the Pirates.
Audi Athlone. Michael Moore Car Sales Limited, Athlone and Portarlington are premium car and commercial vehicle dealerships supplying new and used Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Volkswagen and Skoda models across Ireland from their dealerships in Athlone, County Westmeath and Portarlington, County Laois. So whether you are looking for a brand new Mercedes-Benz, a high-performance Audi, a nearly new Volkswagen car or van, or an approved used Skoda or any premium new or used car, they are there to help you and get you the car of your dreams. The Bounty Bar. The varied menu based on Irish cuisine is what you're offered at this establishment. The Bounty is famous for its great service and friendly staff who are always ready to help you. The Bounty is also a great place for functions of all sizes. You will love the prices and come back for the service. Well done to Tom, Pascal and their dedicated staff. Carthy Meats. Carthy Meats is a story that began almost 3/4 of a century ago. At the family home in Arcadia, Athlone, Oliver Carthy cooked, dressed, weighed and wrapped his first ham, and the Carthy way was born. Now and as then, it's a way of doing things not only that embraces time-honoured traditions and an unmistakable sense of Irishness, it also puts innovation, imagination and a passion for quality at the heart of everything they do. Collins Boyd. Collins Boyd are chartered civil and structural engineers and registered architects. They pride themselves with the quality of work and are therefore the right choice for your project, no matter what the size. Check out their website to see examples of their projects or learn more about them at collinsboydeng.com. Also, check out some of the services they provide at Collins Boyd Engineering. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact them. Based in Roscommon, they operate everywhere in Ireland with the highest quality service you'll find, guaranteed. Dubarry of Ireland. In 1937, in the heart of Ireland's west coast, a cooperative company was established to create employment in a small town called Ballinasloe. A joint venture between the local Chamber of Commerce and a family from Northampton, the home of English footwear production, seeking a continental European flavour to set them aside from similar Irish brands. The company was named after the beautiful French courtesan and mistress of Louis XV, Madame Dubarry, and Dubarry of Ireland was formed. Ganley's of Athlone. At the forefront of Irish building and hardware supplies since 1989. The Ganley story began in 1989 with 4 employees when the founder, Michael Ganley, established a builders, providers and hardware business in a disused garage in Athlone. Since then, they've grown to 120 staff across destinations, showrooms and stores in Athlone, Longford and Mount Bellew. Today, they offer the largest range of building supplies and products to cover both builders and home improvement projects across the Midlands. With 30 years of experience in DIY and building materials, they're there to help you with all your interior design and home renovation projects. So just welcome back here to the second half. The software I'm using, and I change scenes, getting a replay. So you're getting a replay there of St. Mary's last try.
Yeah, just I had it clarified at half time that it was centre Peter Ford and number 3. Centre Peter Ford, number 3. Michael McCormick, they got the tries there. It's really the Buccaneers conceded one on the cusp of half time. Still, 15-5 is very, very retrievable with playing with this win. So second half about to get underway here in a very windswept Dubarry Park. It's Stephen Manny with the kick, and ball goes inside St. Mary's 22, and it's retrieved there by the number 15, Conor Hayes. And it's number 7 there, takes it into contact, Finn Burke, but is driven back by the Buccaneers, trying to play the ball through the hands there. And it's number 9, Adam McAvoy. Adam McAvoy there into the number 2, Jack Nelson Murray. It'll be ball through the hands there. Lovely little break there by Conor Dean. Conor Dean, son of Paul. Paul was one of the legendary out halves for Ireland. I remember him playing myself. Very good player, Paul Dean. Great man. Paul Dean was a great man to open up a defence. Ball through the hands there to Adam McAvoy. Adam McAvoy out to Conor Dean. Conor Dean through the hands there to Mick O'Gara. Mick O'Gara out the wing there to Hugo to Peter Ford. Peter got great confidence from the first try or the second try on the cusp of half time. And the ball, St. Mary's there moving the ball forward there, showing that they're very, very good with the ball in hand going forward. Tom O'Reilly. Again there, Conor Dean through the gap, and it's through the gap there for the number 8, and the number 8 there scores a try under the posts, and that's a try there for Ronan Waters, and not the start the Buccaneers wanted in the second half. We'll just have another look there. A gap appeared in the Buccaneers central defensive channel. Tom O'Reilly drove on play, and it was number 8 there. You'll see again there, channel opened up in the Buccaneers back line. There you could see the missed tackle there by Mark Earl, and it's number 8 there, Ronan Waters there. So the point we were saying there just before half time, that it can be sometimes harder to play with the wind, and what St. Mary's did there was very clever play there. They didn't kick the ball away into the wind, they moved it quickly through the hands, and Ronan Waters fending off the tackle there and scoring under the post to make Mick O'Gara's conversion job that little bit easier. So it's suddenly now, from what looked like a very promising position here, it's now 22 points to 5. So you can see there the damage so far being done either side of the half-time break. A try just on the call of half-time by Peter Ford, and a try just after half-time there by number 8 Ronan Waters, and a 5-point deficit for Buccaneers is now a 17-point deficit. So the game can change in the blink of an eye. And a sub on there for St. Mary's is their number 18 Connor Pearce. Ball moved through the hands there by the St. Mary's man, who looked like a high tackle there, but the referee is playing on. Ball moved through the hands there again, and St. Mary's shown that they're very dynamic in broken field running as well. No advantage for the Buccaneers there, or for the St. Mary's man, so
referee's going to have a player there with the Buccaneers player, Gavin Daly.
He's having a word there with number 7 Gavin Daly, yeah. So 2 tries either side of half time by Peter Ford, the St. Mary's centre, and the number 8 and captain Ronan Waters has changed the complexion of this final AIL match for the season.
And I think that that was a no arms tackle there by Gavin. He must have led with his shoulder, hence the penalty. And St. Mary's going for the scrum.
So number 20 there we have Leo McFarlane is coming on there for the Buccaneers. So Frankie Hopkins has departed the scene there, and Leo is on in scrum half, and they're just shadowing his opposite number there, Adam McAvoy.
And just to explain to our audience, unfortunately I think the referee's mic, I've lost contact with the referee's mic. Not too sure whether it's been turned off during half time, or so we just can't go.
We'll do our best there to try and call the nature of the infringements as we see them there. So it's only when you have invaluable referees insights that you miss them and you don't have them to. So we'll do our best to carry to our viewers here what infringements take place on both sides. So it's a very clean, crisp line up there, bar scrum by the St. Mary's. Number 8 Ronan Waters looking to do a lot of damage in broken field play. Fields the ball out to Conor Hayes. Conor Hayes just here. Goes to ground, sets the ball out there for number 11 Hugo Campbell up there. But an excellent counter rucking there by the Bucks.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are up for it.
Both teams are up for it, yeah. You can see there St. Mary's were aggressively trying to defend their own ball, but it's an excellent counter rucking by Buccaneers there. And St. Mary's penalised for not releasing in time, and it's a Bucks penalty. And Mark Earl brings play just inside, just about halfway between the St. Mary's 10-metre line and 22. Buccaneers now, after the concession of 2 tries, need to hit back with a try of their own to kind of get back into this match. So it's number 6 Oisin Dolan going back to his number 2 days, Tom. So Oisin will probably elect the ball went through McDonald's hands there and is retrieved by St. Mary's. Good pick and go there. Ronan Waters doing a serious damage in open field play in the first 6 minutes of the second half. Through the hands there to Conor Dean then to Michael O'Gara. Michael O'Gara spots a hole in the channel defence. Mick O'Gara, a little swerving run, but he's meant there looked like a clash of heads. Mick O'Gara's weaving an amazing run, stopped there. But it's a penalty there for St. Mary's. Just since the second half has started, Tom, what we're seeing there is St. Mary's picking off different holes in the Buccaneers' central defensive line. So you can see there for the first try, Ronan Waters spotted a gap in the Buccaneers back.
So I'm just looking here.
And Mick O'Gara did likewise.
I'm just wondering there, will the referee be tempted to pull out a card? Buccaneers player never made any effort to duck. It looked to me as if there's a clash of heads, so Buccaneers might be lucky not going to be yellow carded.
Get a card there, yeah. So obviously our thoughts are with the the St. Mary's player. He's being attended to there now at the moment, so there'll just be a necessary break in play for medical attention.
Yeah, it looks like Buccaneers aren't as solid in the second half now regarding defence. They've left holes. They're not as sharp as they were earlier on.
There's holes there. There's some missed first up tackles. There was a missed first up tackle there to let Ronan Waters through for a try, and then Mick O'Hara dances through the 12-13 channel as well. So Buccaneers that were making their tackles in the first half time are slipping off them now.
Yeah, and it looks like the referee's getting a second opinion from the touch judge. So I think
to this commentator it looked like a clash of heads, but obviously the linesman or touch judges and the referee might have a different interpretation. So referee finding his way back as he goes out for a yellow. He's chatting with Shane.
Yeah, red card. Yellow card, yes.
Yellow for Oren.
And it's unfortunate because Oren is normally an honest player.
So
I don't think I've seen him being carded yet. Unfortunately, if your technique is and the appearance is wrong, and the appearance of that was completely wrong.
The appearance of the tackle. Yeah. And just in relation to the appearance of the tackle, it looked to me as if it was a clash of heads, but obviously the referee it appeared a different way to the referee. So, but the referee's decision is final. So it's a put in for St. Mary's.
I don't think there's any malice in that tackle, and I don't think it was deliberate. So, but having said that,
Warren has been an excellent servant this year for Buccaneers. He's done really well.
But having said that, I think Buccaneers consider themselves lucky.
Yeah, so a yellow for Oren. So now the referee will get this put in again.
And fortunately, there's no bunker at the AIL level.
Yeah. So it's put in for St. Mary's anyway. So as the wind howls through the stadium here in Dubarry.
Now, having said that, it's very, very mild out. It's a lovely mild day, so there's no cold.
Yeah. The squally showers that were at the start of the match haven't. Another big go off the bat. And a wide pass out there to Hugo Conway. And Hugo, will he take on his man? Hugo dances around the tackle, and Hugo Conway is in there. Hugo Conway is fended off the tackle by Stephen Mannion, and St. Mary's are beginning to turn on the style here.
The cream is coming to the surface, it looks like.
Cream is coming to the surface there now. Quick ball out by Adam McAvoy. Off the base scrub given by Ronan Waters. Adam McAvoy, lovely skip pass by Adam McAvoy, and a swerve there by a missed tackle by Stephen Mannion, I think there, and in the corner there for Hugo Conway. So suddenly what looked like a very promising situation, 10-5 with 2 minutes to go with injury time and in the first half.
You might be thinking St. Mary's were like a cat with a mouse there playing in the first half.
3 quick-fire tries by Peter Ford, Ronan Waters and Hugo Conway have suddenly given the men from St. Mary's excellent attempt at a conversion there, but it just goes wide. So St. Mary's proving that they're actually nearly more adept playing into the wind, carrying the ball, keeping it tight and finding the holes in the Buccaneers rearguard defence. So it's now 27-5 for the men from Templeville Road. Just to note there for our Buccaneers here that number 18 Finian Murray is on for the Pirates. That's a penalty there and a quick tap and go penalty by Conor Dean. And it's Tom O'Reilly there to resounding cheers. Tom is a loyal and faithful St. Mary's servant, 150 appearances today, and is getting involved in the thick of the action there as St. Mary's bringing to the Buccaneers just to the halfway line. Again, Ronan Waters takes it on, sets the ball back there for Conor Dean. And again, a missed tackle there by the Bucks. A great situation whereby it's Leandro Ramirez. Sorry to my viewers there. Leandro's path to goal is blocked there but Conor Dean still has it. It looked like crossing over there, but the referee lets the ball play on through the hands there to Mick O'Gara to Ronan Waters. Ronan Waters rampaging his way forward inside to the Buccaneers 22. Give it there into the hands again, and a Conor Dean passes one tackle and pops it off then to Mick O'Gara. Buccaneers scramble defence here on the far touchline. And an excellent maul there brings play right through drop forward there by Conor Dean. But you can see how quickly the St. Mary's can attack their ball in hand, working the faces very well. And it's for our St. Mary's viewers there, tries in the first half by Michael McCormack, Peter Ford, and then 2 tries in the second half by Ronan Waters and Hugo Conway. And it have completely turned around the complexion.
And it looks as if the second half is similar to the first, where Buccaneers are inside their own 22.
To scramble defence, but and just a word here while we have a break in play for how loyal and stalwart Buccaneers servants who owe the club nothing. They've been absolutely wonderful ambassadors and sportsmen and rugby men to the core, and one of them is about to come on here now. It's a well-deserved appearance for the ever popular Martin Staunton is about to come on here.
When Martin thought he was retired last year, he's come out of retirement.
He's come out of retirement, and there will be a resounding cheer from the Buccaneers faithful when this man comes on, because Martin Staunton epitomises the Buccaneers spirit.
And when we get a break here, I just want to mention our matchday sponsors. It's the Hudson Bay Hotel Group of hotels, with hotels in Galway, in Athlone, and in Dublin.
The Hyatt Centric.
Thank you. I was searching for that name.
Hyatt Centric, a nice hotel, Tom.
Unfortunately, I haven't had the honour or the privilege, but I hear it's very nice altogether.
It's a very nice hotel, yeah. So thank you to the Hudson Bay as well, who are, for our match day sponsorship. So play resumes anyway with and again the Buccaneers line out gone astray, but the ball in the act of winning the Buccaneers line out, the ball has been knocked forward there by number 18. That's Conor Pearce, and Martin Staunton and James Kelly come onto the field. A particular word of commendation to Martin Staunton, and is wished that Martin is wished the very, very best. And the respect he's held in there, you can see there, Tom, a little thing, I don't know whether your camera picked up that, when Martin Staunton went into the front row there, one of the St. Mary's men shook his hand.
Yeah.
It was a nice gesture, and that gesture by the St. Mary's player, the handshake for Martin.
It'll be interesting to work out how many, to see how many players Martin has played against.
Absolutely, so that St. Mary, lovely, just for our viewers, a lovely sporting gesture by the St. Mary's front row, recognising the contribution of Martin Staunton. Play resumes anyway, and it's going to be a line out for the Buccaneers.
And that was kicked off in the full.
So it'd be like seeing how the Buccaneers would get back into this game, Tom, and probably only pride to play for at this stage, with although stranger things have happened, but to get back into this game there, to give the scoreboard a positive look. And it all seems set fair after a very, very positive first half there, which just things the wheels came off a little bit in the first 10-12 minutes.
Yeah, having said that, this wind is no fun, and there you are.
No, absolutely.
I would not like to be a hooker today in this kind of wind.
No, another line out being spoiled by the wind there. Ball through hands there to Ball went back there. Manny Conor Dean did very well to hold on to possession there as the ball was thrown awkwardly back at him. Ball still in the possession of St. Mary's there. That's Daniel Lean. Through the hands there again, but good tackling by Mark Earl. But Conor Dean manages to wriggle his way out of Mark Earl's tackle and holds on to possession. Yeah, not releasing there. Conor Dean took the ball into a ruck situation. A good counter rucking by the Bucks. Conor Dean didn't release the ball, and it's a penalty for the Bucks. So will they go for the posts to get the scoreboard moving again, or are they going to go for tap and go? So Oren is back on after serving his 10 minutes in the sin bin, and number 19 Jensen Nagel. So Jensen was one of the star members of the under-18 double winning team of a few years back, and it's James Idler. Ryan O'Mara coming off there as well. So Buccaneers substitutes have been introduced there recently. Jensen Nagel, Martin Staunton, James Kelly is back on as well. So Ryan O'Mara is coming off. Good to give Ryan as well. Ryan has probably played 6, 7 and 8 this year as well, Tom, and probably a spell in the second row. So it's no harm as well for the young player to learn versatility as well in a number of positions, because you never know on which day what position you might be playing in depending on injuries or necessity. So Ryan has done well to show his versatility this year. So, and it's there at 8. It's Finney and Murray tries to take the ball on there, but it's stopped short by St. Mary's. And obviously going into the situation, not releasing the ball there. So
I think they're not playing the ball on the ground there. So
playing the ball on the ground. So not staying on their feet as well and using.
Unfortunately, now Bucks are throwing away possession there in positive positions. So
positive positions, yeah.
But mentioning Ryan there, he's been an amazing player, huge dedication, and as you say, having the versatility to play in all those different positions makes him an invaluable player.
Invaluable is good. That's a penalty for St. Mary. So they quick tap and go there to their number 8, Ronan Waters. Ronan Waters goes to ground there, and it's set up there. Conor Dean through the hands. Conor Dean to Conor Hayes. Conor Hayes a little step and go, but is grounded there by Jensen Nagel. Ball, but still, Buccaneers tried to come through into St. Mary's ball, but St. Mary's managed to hold on to possession. And again, Mary's elected to keep it tight there, and the referee is bringing back play there for no advantage for. Is it no advantage for for St. Mary's in that phase of play there? Just play a stop there for St. Mary's. Number one of the players there just getting attention on a leg injury.
But going back there to Martin Staunton, it was 2 years ago. We were playing, I think it was Queen's.
Oh, the famous promotion in Dublin?
No, actually, no, it was before Queen's. I think Rainy Old Boys, but they were celebrating one of their players who had something like, we say, had played 100 games. And we were wondering which of our players had played the most games, so we figured it had to be Martin. And we asked him how many games he had played, and he says, well, I can't tell you the number of games I've played, but I can tell you I've not played 8 games. So in his playing career, not to have played something like 8 games is some commitment, dedication.
Yeah, absolutely, Tom. That stat speaks volumes for Martin. And so with about 18 minutes to go here, St. Mary's player got the necessary medical attention, and play resumes with a put in for that Templeville Road man. And it's managed there. Ronan Waters was under pressure from Leo McFarlane at the base of the scrum, but managed to hold on to possession. And you can hear the ferocity of the wind whipping up here as well. But credit to both teams, they're coming out to try and play a good game into the teeth of a wind. And it's through the hands there. Adam McVie to Conor Dean there to number 7. That's Finn Burke. Ball switched then just short of the Bucks halfway line. And it's another pass out there. But Buccaneers, Oren Burgess, excellent play by Oren. Oren managed to retrieve possession from the St. Mary's pass and has worked his... No, Oren going to ground there. And some good bridging by the St. Mary's there. Oren is penalised for not releasing the ball. Quick tap and go there, sets Hugo Conway on his way. Number 21 there, just for our viewers, 21, Daniel Sansari is on for... on the right wing for St. Mary's. And number 17 there, Ethan Baxter is about to come on as well. And a good play there by the number 5 there. That's Ian Wickham has been very good and very destructive in the line out. And a lovely pop pass. And is Leandro Ramirez going to get his reward for a try? He passes it there to Daniel Songsari, who is just on the field there. It looked like Leandro was going to get his way across the try line. But it was a good cover tackle by the Buccaneers. Again, though, holes emerging in the Buccaneers rear guard. Conor Dean, but the ball is spilled forward there by number 19, Dan Lyons. But the referee's going to play on here, and it's going to be a try. Obviously, I thought the ball was spilled forward in contact play, but the referee let the ball play on. It looked here as if when a St. Mary's player was tackled, the ball spilled forward, but referee deemed not so. And we'll see here again. Oh, well, to me it looked like it was. It's spill, and book at number 20, you can see there. See forward pass there, and it's a try, but should this one be called back?
Oh, it's unlikely. I think there's some communication. As I said, I've lost communication with the referee, but it seemed that
there, because you could see there, I wasn't sure who scored it, but you could see there number 20, Leo McFarlane's putting his hand up as if to indicate that it was a forward pass. But
was either forward pass was not gone, because it appeared to me that it hit off his body.
Yeah.
So whether it hit off his leg or hit off his chest, I'm not too sure. But
either way, the ball was.
But one way or the other, anyway, the referee has decided it's a try.
Referee has decided it's a try. But we'll find out here who the try scorer was. So
you see the replay there.
Just checking for St. Mary's viewers who this try was now. Was that a conversion? Yeah, I think it was. I think so, Tom. 32 now, Tom. Was 32? No, mustn't have been. No. I don't think so. Yeah. So another try there for, obviously referee's decision is final, but so it's now 32 points to. As the Buccaneers kick ahead is Leandro going to win the race to the touchdown. He just about gets the ball ahead of the Buccaneers winger Josh O'Connor. So we just have to move on with the play there, and whatever a referee's decision, as in all sport, is final. So got to take it on the chin and move on. We're just going to check with our viewers who got that try, but we think it might have been number 20. So just confirmed there that I think it was Ronan Waters over the PA system, that Ronan Waters there got the try. So it's now 32-5. So from 10-5, from a 5-point deficit in injury time of the first half, it's now 32 points to 5 for St. Mary's. 4 quick tries by the Templeville Road men. But here's Shane looked as if Shane Layden was about to score a try, but the referee called back the play for crossing over. So we have Peter Ford a try, Michael McCormack a try, 2 tries by Ronan Waters, and a try by Hugo Conway. Has now surely put the game beyond the reach of the Pirates. So with 13 minutes to go, St. Mary's, Tom, in the second half, definitely showing the pedigree of champions. You can see they're very good at running with the ball in hand, and really cracks started to appear in the Buccaneers' central defence.
Well, I think it's more down to Buccaneers' weakness in defence. St. Mary's are playing equally, the same way they started in the first half, confident and strong and direct. But unfortunately, the Buccaneers haven't been as solid in defence in the second half as well in the first.
Second half, as first half, yeah.
And so we know if you're going to give St. Mary's any chance, like, they're going to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. So Ronan Waters again. Ronan Waters has done serious damage to the Buccaneers' cause in the second half, playing a real captain's part. So it's with 12 minutes to go here, it's 32-5 for Templeville Road. But some excellent counter-rucking by Buccaneers there. Big tap and go penalty by Oran. Oran gives the ball there. Keeps going himself and goes to ground, sets it up for Leo McFarlane. Can the Pirates get a consolation score there? And the Martin Staunton wouldn't be fitting for Martin to score. Ball through the hands there, Marker, a lovely little inside pass there to Danny Hawkshaw. Out the hands there through to Finn McDonald. In through the hands there again, through to Martin Staunton. Martin Staunton pops the ball back up, and Leo fields it, gives it to Mark Earl through the hands. Skip pass out there to get to Oisin Dolan into Stephen Mannion. Stephen Mannion is well tackled there by Leandro Ramirez, but still manages to retain possession, and the ball is knocked forward there by, it looked like in his attempt there to try and bulldoze his way over, the ball was knocked forward there by Finian Murray. But nonetheless, or was it knocked forward? No, referee deems it wasn't. So it's
no, I think it was crossing.
It was crossing, but nonetheless Buccaneers managed to retain possession. Can they inch their way over the St. Mary's line, or can St. Mary's hold them up? It's very tight here. Huge number of bodies committed to that ruck. Again, Buccaneers tried to inch their way across the line here, right in front of us, under the scoreboard end of the ground. Finn McDonald, can Finn inch his way over? Some good tackling there by St. Mary's.
Now, Bucks have to be careful they don't have that ball held up.
Leo switches direct to Oran, a quick pass, and a lovely little pass there by Oran Burgess, and a fitting reward there for Buccaneers. Stephen Mannion there in under the posts. Buccaneers resisted the temptation there to go for one more pop and go. A lovely pass there, Leo McFarlane, and a beautiful pass off the ground there by Oran, and feeds Stephen Mannion in under the posts. Lovely pass by Leo, and watch this, a lovely little pass by Oran Burgess, and Stephen Mannion scampered in unmarked to score under the posts. And the conversion there obviously by Mark Earl. So with 70 minutes gone there, Stephen Mannion trying a Mark Earl conversion. So kudos there to a lovely pop pass by Leo, a super pass off the ground by Oran Burgess, and Stephen Mannion did the needful. So nothing more than the Buccaneers deserved there as well, based on their first half performance, and hopefully with 9 minutes to go now, that this can bring them on, get just to put some respectability on the scoreboard and finish the last 10 minutes in a positive fashion.
And not only finish the game, but finish the season.
Finish the season, Tom, in a positive fashion. So ball hangs in the wind there, but it's fielded well there by Daniel Sumsbury, who's been very involved since he came on, and it's number 20, Andrew Walsh there, lovely pat. Ronan Waters again making serious inroads into the Buccaneers defence, but the ball squirts forward, pulled on Gaelic football style there by one of the St. Mary's players, but they have a quick tap and go by Conor Dean. It certainly won't be a kick into the teeth of a gale force wind here, so will they elect to kick for touch or just tap and go again? So it's Andrew Walsh. Deliberate knock on there, I think it's by Leo, is it, Tom? Yeah, Leo McFarlane. So Leo will probably spend the rest of the match in the sin bin, because it's 8 minutes gone, and that's it for Leo for today.
No doubt they with the 1 minute advantage now. St. Mary's won't bother going for the post. They'll see if they can score another try.
Suddenly you can see the Bucks have a bit of defending to do now with 7 minutes to go. Good push by the Bucks, having said that, and it's Ronan Waters this time is grounded before he has the chance to make any inroads into the Buccaneers defence, but St. Mary's managed to retrieve possession there and inch their way forward again through Michael McCormack into the hands of Conor Dean, into the hands there to Hugo Conway. Hugo's grounded there about halfway between the Bucks 22 and 10 metre line. Into the hands, but knocked on there. It looked as if it was about to be passed wide there. Is there advantage for the Buccaneers? A little chip kick ahead there by Frankie Hopkins. Frankie is back on there as Leo, a tactical substitution there with Leo McFarlane off for the last few minutes. A tactical substitution has been made there by Bucks. Frankie Hopkins is back on. And so can Buccaneers finish in the ascendancy? Just note there that Michael Hanley is also on Tom as well for the last 6 or so minutes. So it's St. Mary's line out. Well fielded line out there by the St. Mary's men. Into the crisp passes there by Conor Dean, managed to get the pass away before he was tackled by Stephen Mannion. Andrew Walsh there, the scrum half there, managed to get possession, but he's grounded by Buccaneers tackle. Still managed to retrieve possession. Ronan Waters again fends off loads of tackles. Really, Ronan Waters has been very good in this second half for the Templeville Road men. Conor Dean through the hands up the wing there. It's the number 4 there, and that's Daniel Lean acting as an auxiliary winger, and manages. No, it looked there. Daniel Lean there, the lock forward for St. Mary's, acting as an auxiliary winger, and it looked as if he'd picked up his own kick, but the referee has called back the play. So Tom, with 4 minutes to go anyway, it's 32 to 12 for St. Mary's. I suppose Buccaneers may just have to, stating the obvious, have to regroup over the summer. So it's the referee just having a word here with Frankie Hopkins and Ronan Waters. So Tom might let us an insight into what referee's conversation.
Yeah, the mic is coming in and out. He's basically saying there's 2 knock-ons and he's going for an earlier knock-on.
Okay.
I had a chance to do with the touch judge, and obviously referee didn't see the first one.
So Tom, for viewers of a certain vintage, when I was listing off all the illustrious former St. Mary's players, I forgot a great Irish scrum half of the 1970s called Johnny Maloney, who toured with the British and Irish Lions in 1974, I think, in South Africa. And I think he scored a try against France in the 70s. So it was just down memory lane. I remember Johnny Maloney was a name that slipped my mind for St. Mary's.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Fran. I wouldn't be as old as you now, I wasn't around that long ago.
It's nice though, I know, because I suppose St. Mary's this season's performance, it looks like winning 17 out of 18, and you know they've kind of an illustrious history in the club. And I suppose when they look at the portraits on the walls, they're making their own history this year. So it's then next year will be Division 1A for the Templeville Road.
And if, just in case we don't get the opportunity, just wishing St. Mary's the best of luck in Division 1A.
1A, yeah, absolutely.
It's not their first time being there, and I'm sure they're happy to be back there again.
They're back there again, yeah. And ball bouncing, making life tricky there for both sets of players. Referee calling the penalty in favour of the Bucks.
And just out of the back of information, it seems St. Mary's have been preparing for this moment for the last 5 years. So it just goes to show there for teams there to progress. It's a long progress.
Long-term project, yeah. And
and of course, in an occasion like that, you have to really hand it to the dedication, commitment of all the people involved, coming from presidents, PROs, treasurers, obviously
people is its club, and the club is its people.
Fundraising, and obviously, no doubt, getting good sponsors as you can.
Absolutely. So, yeah, and it's a team game, and it's on and off the field. It contributes to success. And it's put in for Bucks with it's entering the last minute of play here, and in a windswept but dry Dubarry Park, ball through the hands. Can Buccaneers end the season on a high tackle there, surely? And it is Frankie. Just at the very end there, it's Vinny there, just a little bit of fisticuffs, and you don't want to see what was a very sporting game end in this manner. A little bit of frustration boiling over there, but
and a bit pointless, to be honest. No team has anything to lose or gain.
No. So referee quickly getting the frayed tempers calmed down, and they will restart there. And just having a rightful word as well with both captains there, Frankie and Ronan. Just telling the lads, calm it down. You're in injury time now.
And the pity about it has been a good, clean game up to now. It's been a very honest game.
Honest game, and a yellow.
So 2 yellows.
2 yellows. So. Two yellows issued there. And
so usually 2 yellow cards for the one team.
Usually 2 yellows, yeah, for the one team, yeah. And that's for number 20. Number 20, Andrew Walsh got a yellow, and we'll check here now, was number, just if he turns towards here now.
So it's a case now for Buccaneers now to keep the ball in hand. And
number 16, 20 and 16 got the yellows.
Try and get another couple of points there before the full-time whistle. And finish off the season with a positive and a high.
And well held by Phil McDonald there. And now can the Buccaneers inch the way for a deserving try to round off their season. A season that has had its difficulties, obviously knocked forward there by Finney and Murray, and the Buccaneers' last chance there trying to score a try ends in failure. So and just before we wrap up our final YouTube's AIL stream of the year, I just want to associate myself with our remarks made there by our PA announcer to wish Martin Staunton, Danny Qualter and Shane Layton all the best in their futures. They have been tremendous and dedicated Buccaneers servants, and they are wished all the best from everybody at Buccaneers. And to our visitors at St. Mary's, congratulations on the result in Division 1 AIL. You're by far the better team, and you're wished for success in Division A. So thank you as well to my colleague John O'Neill, who's video analysis has proved invaluable, and the referee link-up has been an invaluable analysis throughout the year. So just carrying on the illustrious history of all those players who I mentioned earlier on. And thank you to our viewers as well. Hope you've enjoyed our streams during the year. The season ends in relegation, Buccaneers fashion will hopefully bounce back next year and be competitive and try and get back up from Division 2A. So thank you so much for your time this year, and everyone is wished well, and thank you very much and goodbye.
And from myself there, I just want to thank Fran there for all the help he's given us there in the document or the commentary. I do the camera work and I do the streaming, and I try and put up the scores and the replays, so I'm quite busy. And just want to thank Fran for his help, because it does make the streaming so much more interesting when you have a commentary. I suppose, as we've said already there, I want to wish St. Mary's the very, very, very best of luck in Division 1. It's a massive step up, and obviously I want to wish our own lads the very best of luck in Division 2, and hopefully we'll make it back up again sometime in the future. So from Athlone and Dubarry Park, I want to wish everyone best luck and God bless, and have a very pleasant summer, and hopefully we'll see you next year with the new season 24-25.